Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday, August the 28th. This is Meri at TheMeriAtelier, and welcome to my desk. Let me set my phone up on it. I forgot to set a title, but I'm going to open some Happy Mail. I've been rummaging around. I found some things I want to share. I want to work on postcards. So we have a full morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Look, I found this book. I'll talk about this in a minute. Yeah, my desk, I have a box under here, so everything's kind of close to the screen. Let me get over here and set up my notepad so that I can see folks coming in. So I can say good morning to you all. I hope that we're off to a good day. Got an ad. We'll skip the ad. And there's Dee Dee. Oh, Dee Dee, I've been thinking about you. I wanted to say thank you for that last, I don't think I thanked you properly for the last, the big piece of art you sent me. Oh, I just love it, Dee Dee. I just love it. Thank you so much for making my day, my birthday, such a bright birthday this year. You have been such a blessing to me. And I just pray that you get blessed right back. You're running off to the post office. Aw, thank you so much, Dee Dee. And let me fix my chat because I see that there's some other folks around here. Let's see. Dee Dee's the only one who's talking to me, so there's 7 of you up in the balcony. Good morning, good morning. I have found this book. It's called it's just the cover. And I don't think I got the contents. If I got the contents, I don't know where they are. I've had this for a long while. It's been in my stash. I'm finding treasures. I don't need to do any shopping, you all. I don't need to do any shopping. But I was thinking this would make a wonderful, I have some watercolor paper. This would make a wonderful journal. I will probably need to split the spine because, you know, a half-inch spine is not going to be enough for me. So we might work on that. I wanted to share it with you. This is the Book of Hours. It's a kind of like a Renaissance type thing. And I just love the cover. So I'm not sure where I got it, but you know what? There's a library sale coming. Not a library sale, a book sale. And let me tear the address off of this. Not that it matters because it's a post office box, but I have an Amazon order. I needed a few things. This is mail, but not mail. It's Happy Mail, but these are things I purchased. Let me get my knife out. I've been busy, and the lawn needs to be mowed today. There's Arlene. Hi, Arlene. Welcome in, lady. Hi, Angie girl. Welcome in, welcome in. I put a new blade in my knife yesterday. So I ordered some fine art glitter glue because I need it. And I ordered some white pens. And I ordered some sticker paper. And I got this wonderful brown paper that I've been saving for journaling. I'm going to put that to the side. I've been doing stickers for... My white pens are in here too. And I got a box to my brother. Hi. He says, you don't need any more boxes. And he's right. I'm still sorting out stuff. That's going to take me a while. I got sticker paper because I am printing stickers for the Fib Diggity group. So that's what that's for. Here's the fine art glitter glue. Oh, they sent me a, oh, I thought it was, oh, they sent me a new tip. And I don't know what this is. It looks like it's maybe just another pen. I'm not sure what this is all about. This is a set. Do not separate it. And I got some pens. And I'm going to work on postcards today. I want to finish up my owl postcards. They're just about done. But I wanted these white pens to draw branches. There is a glitter, extreme glitter for the moon. And my owl is just kind of floating in the air up here. And I want him on a branch. And this is just paint. Back here, this is not glitter. So we're going to finish those up. Now I also have, and I'll put this over here, I still have glitter glue in here, the last of what I had. I had gotten 2 bottles of this from Suzanne, Renee Suzanne. Am I pronouncing that right? Used to be Little Red Reagan. But they dried up on me. And this, I think I put water or something in here because it's awfully juicy. I'm not sure what I did there. I can't remember. I went down to the lake. And I don't think those others can be revived. I'm going to try it, but I don't know what happened to those. All right, I also have some birthday mail. I told my brother forgot it was my birthday on my birthday. And I was feeling kind of down. And then Dee Dee popped in, and boy, I'll tell you, she blessed me. She so blessed me this year. She blessed me here on YouTube, and then she blessed me in Jacqueline's sale. And I got a bunch of things from Jacqueline, and that package is coming today. But I couldn't wait to spend the money that Dee Dee sent, even though it's YouTube money. I went ahead and I went to a sale. Rebecca Wills had a sale, and I love Rebecca Wills' sales. She has such a variety of really nice things. I have to quit going to sales, though. Dee Dee is an awesome person, Angie says. Yes, she is. I'm going to make yo-yos, Angie says. Malia will be selling a bunch of hymnals, I think, today or Saturday. She put them in her shop. Do you want to drop a link to Malia's shop? And maybe say sell on tomorrow or Saturday? You can do that, and I will pin that, Arlene. Jacqueline is also selling with Lindy tomorrow. She's going to be selling, I think from 2 to 4 Eastern on Lindy K's site, and then she's going to come back over to her own sale and finish. This is tomorrow night, and I'm talking about Lovely's Crafting Lodge. She'll be selling until 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night on her own site. And then on Saturday, well, I'm not sure how that's working. I should probably shush until she lets us know. But she'll be selling tomorrow night. But I'll get a package from Jacqueline today, which will have things that Dee Dee and Pam, Ginger Cat Pam, and Colleen and Tammy all gifted me birthday presents at Jacqueline's site. Yes, Mary. Jacqueline, you are right. Arlene says she's hungry. She'll be back in a little while. Yeah. So let me get out the Rebecca Wills package here. It's a big box. I think I'll hold the box in my hand and pull the stuff out on the table rather than try to get this box up on the... It's not heavy. It's just tall. And let me open it up here. And I'll put things out on the table. and we'll go through it. This is all birthday money. I want to thank you all so much for making it a good day for me. I had to laugh at my brother because I told him that these were birthday presents. And he looked at me and he'd forgotten that it was my birthday. And he said, when was your birthday? And I told him it was already over with. And he said, well, belated happy birthday. He likes to say happy birthday. He's a good guy. We've been enjoying our library books. I went to the library the other day, and I've been reading a book. This is Endicott's Adventure or something like that. Yeah. I almost have it finished. I got some crochet threads here. And I told Rebecca to pack in what, because I'll use these for my padding. I got several of them. These are padding threads. And then I got this little bundle of them. It was Meri. Is that all you bought? No, there's other stuff in here. I will just, some magazines, papers. I'm not sure what those papers are. Oh, I think these are letters of some sort, some ephemera. We'll go all through this. Some more tatting thread. I call it tatting thread, it's crochet thread, but we'll be starting up our needle tatting pretty soon, and I'll have, yep, this is all from Rebecca's sale, and I'll go through these things. This is a wonderful birthday, some fabrics. This I can't get on the desk right now. I'm unloading the box. And as I go through these, I will put them back in the box. I think I'm down to the bottom. My brother brought it in, and it's a food bank box. He teases me. He said, "Did you order food?" Okay, let's start with the fabrics. Some doily type things. I use these in my art and in my slow stitch. This has a, see, I can stitch on this part. I need to get back slow stitching. I need to do so much. Today I will be, I'm going to bring that box closer to me here. Today I need to get out and mow the lawn. Some felt. This is green felt. I will be using that. I have plans for the felt. This is a log cabin squares. I think I ordered two of these, and they're quite large. I do have a pillow form. I think these will fit, and I think I might try to put these on a pillow. This one looks a, I might have to put a either, or I could maybe, let me see how this goes. I think this was in progress. I think it was a quilt thing. She had, I think she cut up a quilt. But I think that this is big enough for a pillow. I might work on that. I think I'll keep that out. Some print here for slow stitching. Yeah, I should not be buying more fabric, but I do. This I think was part of a tablecloth, and I love the, it's more of a tapestry type fabric, but I love the print on it. I like this. And I might have a use for these. I think I do. we'll see how this goes. I might save this red piece out. I got an idea for that. I'm saving everything out. This is a piece that has an embroidery here. I think it looks like a card table cover. It's a square piece, and it's got embroidery on the corner there, on that one corner. And it looks like it has a little bit of a needlework on the edges. It's got a embroidered flower in here. It looks like it's been hand done. That's not machine done. That's, well, it could be machine done. Slow stitch. Probably when the winter months come, I will be slow stitching again. I hope to have, by winter, I hope to have my studio all cleaned out and organized, and yeah, just too much to do in the summer. Another print. This feels like a polyester type fabric. Is my camera okay? I think I'll point my camera down just a little bit more this way. And this is just like a cotton. This again feels like a polyester. It could be cotton. It could have a sizing in it. It's got an embroidery on the corner. That'll be nice slow stitch. And some lace here. I like that she uses those little labels. They're easy to take off. So I have beautiful lace. Beautiful lace. Looks like it was the border of a, oh, it looks like it was a valance of some sort. I'm not sure. Maybe she cut it. It's a nice thick cotton thread. It's not flimsy at all. Let's see if I can fold this back up. It looks like a valance, but then it looks like she might have cut it. I'm not quite sure what this was, but I bought it. This will go nice in my studio with my other white tablecloths and things. And before we get to all of that, let's go through this crochet thread, because I can use this as tatting. This feels like a size, could be a 10. I think these are all size 10s here. This is kind of a yellow, tannish yellow color, and a tan. This is a rose color. I'm just going to throw them back in the box. And, yeah. This is a thinner thread. This might be a size 20 or 30. This will be good for practicing my tatting threads. Here's some more fabric, a rosy. As if I need more fabric. I don't need more fabric. This has got ruffles. This was, I'm not sure what this was. It's got ruffles here. I don't know. I'm not a ruffle person. Let me pin this. Arlene dropped a link to Malia's book sale. Hymnos and book sale. I think it's going to happen tomorrow or the next day. Did I see Becky come in? Hi, Becky girl. She says, I'll be watching from the balcony as I need to start cutting out some more dresses. I'll tell you, Becky does such a good job with those dresses. Let's see, this is JP Coats. It's a green, and here's another green. That'll be nice for Christmas. And here's another rosy color. It's a very variegated. This again is a thinner thread. probably a 20. Look at Meri. She's getting experience judging these threads. This is all good. I'll use these. Here's another white cotton piece. I think I'll try to dye this. I'm going to save that out. Here's some gold. Here's some gold. See how, I like how she puts those labels on there, because I can just pick them up. This is glittery gold. That'll be fun to work with. I have ideas for this. Boy, that's pretty. Now, let me, it's a thin fabric. And one more here, a little, oh, these. Well, here, this is a part of a quilting project here. Yeah. These can go in journals. And then I like these. I think these will make little doll skirts. Little. If you've been watching me, I've been doing bobblehead dolls. I could actually get two of them out. Well, there's what? 1, 2, 3. There's actually 5, but this is too big for a... See, I would want my doll skirts to be about that size. I like that she puts these little labels on here. They come off so nice. Little doll skirts. I might keep those out. I've been thinking about making some bobblehead dolls. Here's some tatting threads. I know that's a tatting thread there. Or it looks like a tatting thread. It usually comes in. So these are nice to have around. And I like it because there's different colors, and I'm learning to shuttle tat. And while you're learning, it's good to have 2 different colors so you can see your stitches. So that'll come in handy. Now for the, oh, this was just a sack of various laces and stuff. Just doilies and bundles of stuff. And I think I was thinking, well, this is a hot pad. This is cute. This is doubled. This is crocheted. I'm not sure I'd want to take that apart. I was thinking bottle dolls when I bought this. Bottle dolls. Like, well, let's just grab a pink bottle here. And then make a doll head for it. I don't know, I get these wild ideas, and when I'm at a sale, my inspiration just goes berserk. This is a pretty one. Red. And it's rectangular, and it's crocheted. Somebody did this. This is hand done. I like that. So, another stuff to play with. My brother would say, you got enough of that. But it was my birthday, brother. Some scrapbook paper. And this is perfect. It's right up my alley with, it's 6x6 pad. Frank Garcia. It's a Prima pad. And I think it was Calligraphy was the name of it. The Archivist, Frank Garcia, 30 sheets. It's been opened. I don't know, probably a few pieces are out of it, but you don't see this much. If you want something like this, you almost have to order it from online anymore. Let me throw some of this stuff away. I want to remind you folks, if you're in the Fib Diggity group, we are meeting tonight. We're making up some of the streams that August was crazy for me. We're making up another makeup session tonight, the Fib Diggity Creator Group. This is really cool paper. I'm not sure what the theme is. It might be just, it's very vintage. There's cameras and those look like stamps down there, stamp heads, you know, date stamps, typewriter, floral. This is really cool. I really like this paper. I'm going to keep that out. Some ephemeras here. Let's see. Let's go to this. This is a fabric postcard. Oh, I just love what Rebecca did. Rebecca's very talented. Rebecca Wills. This is a fabric it's postcard size, and it's stitched. Looks like freeform stitching in there. Fabric. Boy, I could almost send that to myself. I think I will. Keep that out. And some papers. Some text here. I think these came out of, these are printables, it looks like. No, this looks like it's out of a book. On commission. I'm not sure what that's all about. These came out of a book. These are not printables. 3 by 75 cents a piece. But I can tell they're not printables because I think one is a folio. Thank you. And some, looks like some dyed papers that she dyed. Very pretty. I'll use those in my journaling. Put those down there. Some National Geographic magazines, as if I need more magazines. Pope Francis, Our Greatest Journey. She put them in baggies. Looks like the baggies were part of the mail. Doesn't even look like it was opened. Looks like this is all part of mail. One man, 7 years, 21,000 miles. That's what that says. #1 cash rewards program from Discover Card. You know, these aren't that old. Can we fly? Ooh, Dee Dee would like this picture of a man of the Cape with an astronaut flying. Oh, this will make a wonderful journal. Elephants. Look at this. That is awesome. Look at that fold out. Pre-dawn colors are reflected and distorted by a rare rain in Australia's highly saline Lake Erie. Wow. That's awesome. Hi, Dar. Welcome in, Dar. Sylvia. Oh, good morning, Sylvia. I got your package mailed yesterday. Actually, yeah, I got it mailed yesterday. I went to the post office yesterday. Finally hit it while the post office was still open. I went to a different post office. They're open a little bit later. I think I'm going to keep this magazine out. This will be fun to look at those horses. Oh, wow. This is cool. Let's look at this one. Our Greatest Journey. This one doesn't float my boat as much, but ooh. Preservation in cyberspace. Preservation. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's cool. Mount Rushmore. We got all the virtually immortal. That might be an interesting article to read. I'm throwing these little flyers away. I can't keep it all. And this one's all about Pope Francis. Oh, look at those animals. Portraits of Katrina. No, I think Katrina was the hurricane. Pope Francis. Well, those will be interesting to look at. Get rid of that advertisements. I'm going to throw those over with my magazines. And then we have ephemera to look at. Oh, got a doily. And I got some little text spots, as if I don't have enough. And these are envelopes, I believe. But they're envelopes that will make nice little journals because they're kind of like a stationary envelope. Probably came out of a box of resume paper or something. Hi, Mina! She's off to iron now that Greg has left for work. Becky is cutting out or making more little project dress-a-girl dresses. She does such a wonderful job for them. And then what I like about Rebecca, those are my owls. I guess I like her little stamp fabrics. I find that these are nice to grab when I'm working on projects. And here's some feathers, some leaf feather, not feathers, some, what do they call those? They're the leaves. Take the price tags off. Oh, that one's on the inside. What do they call those? With the leaves that are, oh, I can't think of the name of them. They're not real leaves. Well, I don't think they're real leaves, but let me grab this. This will be nice for fall. These will be nice for fall. This will make a nice journal page. Thank you, Rebecca. Hi, Dar. Did I say good morning to you? Dita says she has to run errands. She'll be back. I think Dee Dee was preparing some nail earlier. I got some more out here. I didn't get in there. These will make nice fall journal pages. Maybe I'll keep these out. Keep my little ephemera pieces out. Rebecca, thank you so much. You guys have blessed me so much this year. And then I got all this ephemera. One of her birds. Let's see what's in here. I just love all these little pieces. And Jacqueline's package is coming later today, I think. I think I might have said tomorrow. I got a couple postcards. Let me take this off. A French postcard. French postcard. Bon ami. It's got some writing on the back. Some beautiful fabric clusters. Gold and silk floral paperclip. I don't usually go to for paperclip items, but that one's coming off of the, looks like it fell off of the holder there. I can mend that. Here's that bird, one of her fabric birds. I think looks like it's a backing fabric there, and then she cut out a bird. That's cool. Very cool. Some ribbon type lace ribbon. I remember buying this. French, what'd she call this? Is this French lace? I can't remember what she called it. And I bought some of this. I want to finish my putz house. And I had bought some other from her, and I find it in my, I'm going to save these out. Dangles. I love her dangles. This will be nice for a fall journal. She does a good job. She did a lot of beading she does a lot of beading. This one has an owl on it. This will be nice for the fall journal. That one's got an owl. I'm going to save that out and save those out. And then some little metal keys. Let me put these others. Another postcard, I guess. No, that was part of the... And I think that's... Is that it? Hold on. I might have another one. Thank you, Rebecca. I always love Rebecca's. She sells things that I go for. Let's see, what is this? Oh, those are my owl postcards. And the little, she stamps on fabric. And the leaves. And this owl I'm saving out. And these I'm saving out. And the fabrics. Here. I want to try dyeing. I'm going to go pick some marigolds before they all go to seed. And I'm going to try to make that pillow out of this. I'll probably wash it and iron it before I make a pillow out of it. I don't know if I want to stitch on that or not. If I stitch on it, I'll never get it done. That's the problem. All right, we'll just put those there. Do I want to save I want to save the leaves out as a fall page. These stamp fabrics I'm going to put in my drawer because I'm always reaching in here. And these I'll probably put away for another time. I have one more thing I want to show you. I want to put this in a bag though. A keeper bag. And we'll put it in this big one. Because it's handy. A keep out bag. Not meaning keep out away from it, but keep it out for immediate use. Immediate meaning sometime soon. I'm trying to get things done. I've been working on Fib Diggity. Oh, this, I'm not sure how this goes. I'll just reach in here and put these in here. If I can, I think I split it trying to open it. But that's okay. Oh, I think it was open at both ends. Maybe I shouldn't have opened that. We'll just fold it up like this. I think I goofed on it. We'll just put it out of my way here. I have one more thing to show you. I'm going to keep these out. I think these will make a nice mini journal. Envelope journal. I'll obviously have to fold them because I'm not going to do the big thing. So we might work on these a little later just for the fun of it. One more thing to show you. Oh, I'm keeping that. I think I'll mail this to myself. See if I actually get it back. She had an offer up. And I bid on this. and won it because I love the tin so much. I bought it for the tin. I love these old tins. I got this stack of tins. You got enough, Meri? I know. Let me open this up. I might have to put some Vaseline around the edges of it. There we go. And it's all, here's the tin. It's a beautiful man and woman. And it's all sorts of sewing ephemera. And I might use this elastic for, oh, I don't know, that one will fit around my waist. Well, maybe if I stretch it. Still might not fit. So little pieces of elastic. I've got plenty of sewing items, some zippers, some heat and bond. I might try to use that. Some bias tape, more zippers. I'm going to use these zippers. I didn't buy it so much for the, here, I can use this elastic. Some of these pieces aren't big enough for me, but I can use this. I need to, my leggings, because I wash them so much, the elastic is getting stretched out. I'm going to save that piece out. And a button kit, some metal zippers, button kit. Ooh, some pretty gold. This will go for a good Christmas decoration. Some snaps, some threads, some more elastic pieces. Not sure what I can use the small ones for. Any ideas of what I can use these short pieces of elastic for? Angie says, my uncle told me yesterday he was going to set fire to my craft things. And no, he wasn't joking. Oh no, Angie. Arlene says, I say no to tins. They are not one-hand friendly. Yeah, I could see where you would have a problem with that. I love my tins. I like to keep buttons in them. I like to keep my padding threads. And I might take all of this out because this is sewing ephemera. And I might put those smaller tatting threads that I got from Rebecca in here. But I'm not going to do that right now, because I have to have a place to put all of this in a box. And the zippers, I think I want to make some bags. And I think Becky has made plenty of bags with zippers. That would be terrible. Why would he do that, Angie? So I think he was just being ornery to you. He wouldn't really set fire to your craft things. That would be horrible. Look at this thread. Look at that. That's cool. I've never seen a flower as a label. Bills, 5 for $1. Can I get that off? Maybe I'll just leave it. I like the labels. These threads are more sewing threads than threads that you would use to slow stitch with, but I love the tin. I love the tin. And I think I'll put some Vaseline around that, make it easier to pull out. So that is my Rebecca haul. Thank you so much, you guys. You made it such a wonderful birthday for me. And I was just blessed out of my, just blessed. Let me move it back here. My brother will peek in here and say, I thought you were going to clean this room up. I got boxes behind me because I'm cleaning off those shelves. All right, let me look at chat. Arlene, Angie says, Arlene, my family doesn't want me to do nothing that I like to do. Well, that's just plain abuse, Angie. They should be supporting you. You just ignore that. You know, we love you, and you keep working on those bowls. You're going to bring in some money with those bowls. Let me tell you, you're gonna do good with those. you're making yo-yos today, you don't let those comments get to you. We love you. We understand you. Becky says, Angie, my grandfather was like that. He used to throw my toys in the furnace if I didn't clean up from playing fast enough for him. Jerks. Oh, Becky, that's horrible. Ah. Wow. That is abuse, if you ask me. You know, we have to learn to forgive them, though. They were probably abused when they were young. Pam, good morning, Pam. Angie says, we love you too. She says, I love you all too. Good morning, Pam. Well, here's the thing. Becky, your grandfather is gone. Well, you're not around him anymore. I don't know if he's gone or not. And Angie, do you live with your uncle? Or is he just a person in your life? She says, absolutely not. Becky says, I will not forgive abuse. Forgiveness is hard. I understand. Forgiveness is hard. And I'm not gonna preach to Becky on that, because I totally understand. I totally understand where Becky's coming from. Let's put it that way. So I'm not going to say you have to forgive, but if you can at all forgive them, do it, because not for them, but for you. But sometimes you're just not at that point to where you can forgive. I totally understand. I don't think I've been abused in that way. My family has been good to me. But I do understand abuse, and I understand where you're coming from. Let's put it that way. We love you, Becky. You all have friends here. Let's focus on the positive. We have each other to focus on. Hi, Jacqueline. I didn't see you come in. What are we into today? I've been opening mail. Your package comes later today, Jacqueline. And right now I have Malia's shop pinned, but drop a link tomorrow and we'll pin your... Do you want to tell us again? I wasn't sure I had it all straight. I know you and Lindy are selling tomorrow night. Friday night. If you want to tell us the hours, I'll read them off again for your sale. I got birthday mail coming from Jacqueline, from Dee Dee and Ginger, Tammy, and Colleen. All gave me some birthday money in Jacqueline's last sale, and boy, did I have fun. Bless their hearts. They made my week. They made my birthday. Angie says she's got to go to the store. Angie, let's see what Meri must be in a constant state of getting packages. Dar, that's what my brother thinks. He goes, another one? And I go, those are birthday presents. He said, oh, when was your birthday? I did not remind him on my birthday that it was my birthday. I wanted to see if he'd remember. And he completely blew it off. He didn't remember. But my brother is good to me. He gives me a roof above my head. And, I said it before and I'll say it again. I would be homeless. I'd probably be homeless. I probably would not have made it through COVID if I wouldn't have been down here. I just believe that with all my heart. His granddaughter has a birthday coming up, and he's going. They keep changing the date of her birthday party. They usually have a family birthday party for her, and they changed it to next Friday night, or this coming Friday. I don't know which Friday night. And I just said I agreed to Saturday night, but I'm not going to give up my time with you guys. I can always, and she's growing up, so she's in that teen mode where she doesn't, what do you want to say, she's off in her own world. Sometimes like me when I get in my own world here. And I just find myself enjoying you guys a lot more. So I just said I have other obligations. I would have gone if they would have kept it at Saturday night. They change, they make plans and then they change them. And I just said, I agreed to Saturday night and you changed it. And I'm not changing my plans to suit you. But my brother, he's going, and that's all that really matters. I wish that they would do more with him. He's going to be gone someday. He's, and I think he kind of misses those times with his son and with the granddaughter and with the family. I just wish that they would visit him more, take him fishing. They go off and do things, and they need to spend more time with him while they can. Here I'm focusing on the negative again. I got to get off my negative spiel. Who came in? Janet Nash. Good morning, Miss Janet. It's good to see you. Angie said she had to go. Oh, here's Jacqueline's cell information. She's with Lindy from 2:30 to 4:30 on Friday. And then aren't you coming over? Oh, it's on Saturday. And then on Saturday, she's 10 p.m. to midnight Saturday. And then on my channel, 4:30 to 8:30. So on Friday, she's going with Lindy from 2:30 to 4:30 on Friday. Then she's coming over on Friday after 4:30. She's coming back to her channel till 8:30. And this is all Eastern time. And then on Saturday, 10 p.m. to midnight on Saturday. I think I have it down. And I'll pop in here tomorrow, Jacqueline, and I'll pin that for you. I want to leave Malia's shop information pinned. She's selling books and hymnos. I think Friday and Saturday. Janet Nash, it's so good to see you. Yeah. What are you up to, Janet? What are you working on? Jacqueline says, I love Malia's stuff. Yeah. So I want to do two things today. I have these, I'm working on these postcards, which are just about done. Now, some of these, look, I don't think I'll send them all because some of them aren't perfect. Some of them really aren't mailable. But most of them are. Let's see which ones I want to mail. Some of them, oh, these are the ones, and I didn't find my sandpaper. I got bubbles on this acrylic paint, and I want to sand this, and I can put a label on that. So these need to be healed of the bubbles. So that's a healer, that's a healer. This is a healer, that's a healer. I really messed up putting that second coat of paint on. This is a healer, that's a healer. So these, I'm not going to send right away. I'll heal those. Heal the bubble backs. Because after I sand the edges down and repair the paint job, they'll be okay. These, I think are okay, and I've done the back, so that's a done one. I can do the, so these, I think I'm going to have a giveaway. There's 3. I think I'll paint that, so I'm going to put that with the healed. 4. 5, and I think these need, oh no, this one, 6, 7, and then these are okay, but I need to do the backs. So what I want to do is do the backs on these, have a giveaway for these. Let's do our giveaway. 1, 2, can't get it open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a good giveaway. And I'll work on these after the giveaway, and these I'll work on. I need to find my sandpaper. I should have tried to buy some yesterday. So let's do the giveaway. Let me get a piece of paper. Do I have a piece out here? I think I do. And if I have your address, and if you win a postcard, I'm going to give them all away, 8 of them. And if you win one, I will mail it today if I have your address. I'll put the stamp on it and your address on it, and we'll get it off in the mail today. So let me grab a pen here. Hi, Tina! Good morning! Wonky art is beautiful. She says, I will gladly accept a messed up owl card. Well, you know what? I'm going to take one of these. It's not messed up, but I'll finish this one and put it that, and I'm automatically going to give it to Arlene. And it's not a messed up one. And I'm just going to say Happy Mail. And I'm going to check there. All right, so this is Owl Postcard Giveaway. Arlene is so good about coming in and modding, and she's my main mod girl. You all are do good helping out modding, and I appreciate it. Arlene's been with me a long time. She kind of took over modding the after Janet Baum doesn't come here anymore. Janet and I are still friends. We've worked through our differences, and we're still friends on Facebook. We still like each other. That she doesn't come in here anymore, and that's up to her. I understand. I totally understand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Janet Baum modded for me for several years. Did a super duper job. All right. Oh, Owl Postcard Giveaway. And I think today is the 28th. Is today the 28th? Yes. 8/28/2025. All right. So the range is 1 through 100. And if I have your address, I'll get them off in the mail. As soon as I go offline this is Thursday, so I think Pink Girly will come on at 9 Central, 10 Eastern. And my brother watches TV at that time, and so I'll address these while he's watching TV, and then he'll drop them in the mail. 1 to 100. But I have to, if you win and I don't have your address, it won't go out today, probably, unless you get it to me right away. So let me put in a go, and while you're putting in your numbers, I'll get out to random.org. Where's my chat? There we go. And we'll finish these up right away. so that they can go out. I'll draw the branches that I wanted to draw on there. Let me get out here to random org. Get to my Firefox. And I gotta mow the lawn today. It's gonna rain, I think Saturday. Some days next week I want to get it done because before it gets too high. So that's what I'm going to do after I get the mail done. Okay, I'm out there. And I'm not going to bother with, because I have AI on this phone, their Gemini stuff. It took away, I used to be able to go up here and change the lighting, but I can't do that anymore. I have to go to the settings, so I'm just going to, you'll just have to believe me. Maybe I'll make it wider so you can kind of see it. Yes, please play for people. Thank you, guys. Hi, Ruth. Come on, I have 8 postcards and I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. Don't you guys want my owls? Don't you want my owls? I might just give a postcard to everybody. Thank you, Arlene, for dropping a link to Paint Girlie's channel. All right, I'm going to put a stop, and we're going to send a postcard to everybody. I think there's, oh, got 2 more. Well, I can send them. We'll finish these out. Let's change my stop to down. Hi, Ruth. Good morning, Miss Ruth. Let's change my stop down here. All right, so let's see what I have. We won't even have to go to random org. I think I have enough for everybody who graciously put in a number. Becky did some postcards. Yesterday, was it, Becky, that you did those postcards? Pam? Stitch It Pam? Do I have your address? I'm sure I do. Pam, will you send it to me to make sure that I have your correct address? I think I have yours, but I want to make sure that I have it correct. Tina? Tina 2? Tina, do I have your address? Would you send me your address too? I'm sure I have these, but I want to make sure I have it right. Angie Girl from Janet Nash. Ruth Lamb. Becky's already getting one, so I'm going to send it to Janet Nash. Because she said for Janet Nash said one for Becky, and Becky already has one, so I'm going to send it to Janet. I can send a postcard there. Jacqueline, thank you, guys. I won't send you the damaged ones, I promise. 61 for Jersey. And I'll have to check for address. I'm not sure. I'm sure I probably do because they haven't moved. And then, oh. Lala, you want that to go to Lala? Okay, we can do that. Thank you, Janet. That is so sweet. Thank you. Let's see. Let me put... Oh, thank you, Arlene. Arlene put my address in. Paint Girlie. Let's see. I make sure I have. I'm going to send one to Arlene, Becky, Pam, Tina, Angie, Ruth, Lala, via Janet Nash, via Becky, Jacqueline, Jersey, and Pink Girly. Did I see Pink Girly in there? 20 for Lori. So we'll give her another one of these. So I'll finish these two. Did I put one there? I'll finish two of these. Oh, and I have one left. I'm going to send it to me. Let me put Pink Girly. Lori. And I'll send the other one to me. And then all I'll have left are the damaged ones. And they are over here. That one's not damaged. All right. So let me get those white pens out, and we'll draw the... That's so sweet of you to do that, Janet. I might just send you one anyway. We'll see what I have. Let's try... I'm hoping these white pens work on here. I'm so disgusted with those other white pens, and these are those signal pens, and they're usually pretty good. This is a birthday present from me to me. I spent some of my YouTube money. That hasn't come yet. It was supposed to come this month. I find that they're paying me every other month. And I think I hit my deadline before there. But I'm not gonna fuss about it with them. I'll just get it next month. It'll be more next month. A little bit more. I'll just take one out here. Are they glued together? Honestly. No, they're not. Push that one back. Whoops. The bag's open on both sides. Let's just take them out. It's useless to have a bag that's open on both sides. You're very welcome, Tina. I was wondering if anybody wanted any. Don't you want my postcard? All right, let's just try this one. And all I want to do, oh yeah, we just want to do a branch. And maybe we'll make another one up this way, so he's sitting on one. And we'll just do some scribbly lines in there. And then I'm going to put one of these owls that I have out, that I punched. That I cut. It's like this. It's going to go on the message part there. So I'll get these finished today, except for the broken ones. Yeah, these pens work good. For now. We'll see how long they last me. All right, looks something like a tree branch. I'm happy with that. We'll just do this. Jacqueline, that's out of order, isn't it? People keep needing me. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, this I think was one of my more successful stamps. Not all my stamps are that successful. I'll make this branch go up this way a little. I need to start carving more, but I think it kind of bores people watching carving. So I need to do it either as a video. I might be doing more impromptus in the membership area. I did an not an impromptu, I did a video. And let me tell you guys, it took almost 2 days for those to process through YouTube. I did not upload it because I'm going to have a live stream tonight. So I'll just catch up with it tonight. So I think I'm going to do some impromptu videos in the membership area. And you guys, even if you can't watch it when I have it, you can catch up with it as a video. I feel like writing something. Hoot hoot. What should I write on here with my pens? Give me an idea, a word that I can write up in here. I need a good word. I want to say boo, but boo is for ghosts, not owls. I could say hoot, H-O-O-T, or woot woot, or what? Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Oh, thank you, Janet. Happy fall? That's good. I'll write happy fall. Becky's always got good ideas. Happy. Thank you, Becky. Fall. Now they think this is when I have to do the back on. See if I can't center this. I'm gonna have to turn that fan toward me. When I first come in here, it's cool enough that I don't need the fan, but I sit here and I get warm. And Becky, I still have your gold pins, your gold signal pins that you sent me a couple years ago. And they're on the cart behind me, and I need to use those. I hope they're still good. Happy fall. All right, and I think that's a blank one. I'll do my blank ones here. That's a blank one, and that's a blank one. So I'll keep those separate. Let's do this tree branch first. And Janet Nash, you might get one. It might be Christmas by the time it gets to you, but you're so sweet. Would you give mine to Lala? You guys are such a giving, loving community. That's why I like you. And we'll do another one up this way, maybe. One thing about drawing tree branches, you don't have to worry if they're not perfect. And then happy. Fall. Did I get Ruth on here? Ruth didn't put in a number, but she was on here. I'm going to add Ruth to this. I might have enough for her. I think I had one left over. What did I do with that pen? I'm going to add Ruth to this. She was in here. I'm not sure she put a number in. Oh, and there's Mina. Mina loves owls. Mina, you're just getting a happy mail. I think I have enough to send you one, too. And I might not get all of them out today. I'll get the ones who put in numbers today and the ones I have addresses for. We'll see what I have when I get done. After my stream, I'll check everything out. But if you don't get one today, you'll get one. I have to clean up those others, and they'll be nice by the time I get it done. No, they won't have the, oh, what am I doing here? Let's make a branch come out this way. I do like these pens. These signal pens are good pens. And they really weren't that expensive for 3 of them. I think I paid, what, $6? I want to see what I paid for those. Hold on, because I thought they were kind of cheap, but maybe I just got a bargain. I don't know. Let me check out what I paid for those. In my head, I was thinking they were not that expensive. Let me go to my, well, I'll just search white signal. Gel pen, white signal pen. Yeah, I paid $5.59 for 3 of them. That's a pretty good price, you guys. I'm going to order some more. Not right now, but I'm going to put it in there. I added it to my cart. Because I do like these, and I got other things I want to do with my tatting. I want to work in my tatting journal. Oh, I got happy, oh no, what did I do? Happy, what can I put? Happy hoots? I started to make another H instead of an F. Happy something. I'll set that aside. I might have to paint over that. Oops. Hi, Diane. Welcome in. You're very welcome, Nina. I have an owl stamp that I said I was going to send to you, a wax seal, and I never got it done. And I haven't forgotten you. I just haven't gotten to it. Every time I work on an owl, I think of Nina, because she has this wonderful, fabulous owl book. I think she got it from Johnny. Was it Johnny you bought that owl book from? And every time I work on an owl, I was going to make an owl tassel for you, too. And, you know, Mina, I'm just horrible with Happy Mail. Although I've been busy with my Big Diggity Happy Mail this week. I'm doing Harrison Ford stickers for them, and I want to get those out. And I've been working pretty hard on those this week. There you go. Hi, Vale. Welcome in. Happy Christmas, Mary. Yeah. Who are you? Messy Palette says. Help me figure out what I can do here. What I started with another H there. I got happy. What's an H word I can put in there? Happy hello? Happy hello? Would that work? so I don't have to repaint that card. Happy hellos. Would that work? Happy autumn. I could set this one to Mina and make that an A. Happy autumn. A-U-T-U-M-N, is that right? Autumn. Happy hoot. Oh, I already wrote autumn. This one's going to Mina. Thank you, Becky. That was a good idea. Change the H to an A. Turn the H into an A. Shall I make happy autumn on these? I'll make happy, because let's see. This one's going, see, that's a blank one I need to work on. These are blank ones. So I have several blank ones to work on. And then I think I had 8 of these that need, and then these are the ones I need to repair over here. These aren't a part of the giveaway. I think I have enough here. It's owl or nothing, Tina says. Hi, Vale. Welcome in, Vale. All right, I'm going to make happy autumn on these. Is everybody good with that? Happy autumn. Autumn and spring are my 2 favorite seasons, Mina says. Tina's a hoot. Aw, thank you, Vale. I'm going to put Vale on here too. Vale, you'll probably get one of the repaired ones. What I need to do on these repaired ones, when I say repaired, they aren't that bad. But what happened was, well, this I just need to put a little paint on. I might be able to send that out today. But I got the paint bubbles here. And I peeled them, and they need to be sent. This peeling needs to be sanded down and a little more paint on there. Actually, I could put sand this down and put a label on it, but I think I'll try to paint it again. And that's that way on all of these, mostly in the address area. Well, this one is kind of off to the side arrow, but most of this happened in the address area. Happy autumn. Am I spelling autumn correctly? Oh, I was going to write veil. I want to send them out. Get them sent. It was fun to do. And then, as I said, I might have to make, I thought I made 18 stamps, so put an owl stamp on the, of course, owl, I can always stamp more owls. These owls are going to go in here. And I'm going to put these over here because I don't have to, these are ones I need to draw on yet. You all are getting an owl card. Did I write Janet? Well, I got Janet here too, so I want to send Janet one. She'll get it at Christmas. She said, Happy Christmas. Oh, I do like these signal pens. Let's just hope they don't dry up on me. And like I said, tree branches are easy because you don't have to worry too much about them being perfect. And let's do one up this way. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get out and mow the lawn after my stream today. Well, I'm gonna do the postcards first. And then, because the grass won't be dry probably until 11:30, 12. And I was working on my Fibdiggity mail, and I printed off a whole bunch of address labels that I can put in here. And I think I was going through my address book. I think I'm going to set up labels for people in my Ann Lar had told me to do that years ago. And I've got it done now for the Fibdiggity stickers that I'm sending out. And it's just so much easier. That could be one reason why I don't get a lot of happy mail sent out anymore is I'm going to have to put a little, let's do that now. I'll put a little black on. Excuse me. That little gold dot there. And I've started putting my ink pens in a holder here so I don't knock them all off my desk. Except I want them face down. And I can find them pretty easy just to slip in here. Got an old hairband. Well, that's a pen, but yeah, the days are getting cooler. Let me tell you, I sure enjoy the cooler days that I can be out. And you guys, we got this big, huge, I mean, it must be 2 feet long, and it's really round watermelon out of our garden. Do you guys remember when we planted those watermelon seeds? And my brother said there's 3 or 4 more out there. And I'm thinking I could juice some of those watermelons. We thought we'd give some to the guy who helped us mow when it got so bad. He brought his riding mower over. We thought they might like a watermelon. And the butternut squash is doing really good this year. I tell you, it's between the watermelon and the squash, it's taken over my parking space in where I usually park my car. I don't have a place to park my car without hitting the watermelon and squash plants. I'm going to have to park it out on the street pretty soon here. I almost ran over a watermelon yesterday. My brother will probably see it. And I went to town yesterday and I came back and I'm going, there's no place to park this car anymore. Our tomatoes didn't do that good, but the guy, we had our trees trimmed, which I'm so thankful for. He cut down that tree that's on the south yard that I was so worried about it. They were just going to top it off. And I went out there and I said, aren't you going to cut this tree down? And he said, your brother told me just to top it off. And I went over and talked to my brother, and he says, oh, it isn't going to fall. It's not going to fall. And I said, I would really like to see that tree come down. I said, if it lands on your roof, you're going to have more money to pay than just paying for the tree to trim. And I kept harping at him. So finally he went out and asked the guy trimming the trees to take it down. And he said, well, your brother told me just to top it. And I'm going, And he said, it's going to add some more money to your bill. And I said, we'll make it right. And it turned out our bill was not that bad. So, but I just had visions of that tree. And then he said, as we were, you know, when he finished and he brought the bill up to the house, he said, that tree did not look bad. It had sap coming out of the trunk. And he said it didn't really look that bad, but when he got up there and started topping it down, he said he found some really bad stuff. So I'm really glad that I put up a fuss about it. I wanted that tree down, and I kept harping at them until they did it. My poor brother. But, you know, I feel like I saved his roof. I feel like I saved the roof to his house. I'm going to make this one go off of the... It's 59 Fahrenheit where Vale is. She's loving the cooler weather. Me too. Dale says watermelon is one of my favorite fruits. They seem to grow good out there in our garden. The soil is just good for those. And I wish I would have planted some cantaloupe now, because we like all of our melons. I think melons did good this year. Tomatoes did not do good. We got cucumbers, and we got zucchini. We've been enjoying that. We've had our first sweet corn. Our sweet corn was planted late, so we've eaten sweet corn. I've got some rosemary growing out there that I think I'm going to try to dry. My petunias, the heat just got them, and my daisy plant, the heat got those. But I have a lantana plant. I've never planted a lantana. It's kind of like a big vine with blooms on it. And it's not a vine, it's a plant. But it grows tall. And it's doing okay. It tolerated the heat. But next year, I'm thinking I'm going to plant a lot more zinnia out there in the garden. And zinnia are good pollinator plants. Happy autumn. I gotta remember what I'm doing here. Or I'll be doing another happy. Meri went a-napping. Yep. I like my naps, but I haven't gotten any naps lately. I've been pretty busy. I've been working on Fibdiggity creator stickers. I sent out, for those of you in the creators group, for those of you who came last Thursday, you'll get a thank you. And I mailed those off yesterday, and then you'll get sets 3 and 4, I think. I mailed off yesterday. I'm working on sets 5 and 6 out of set 8. So I want to get those done by and then I'll just tell you guys, we're going to talk about it tonight, but Jacqueline, I asked, what should we do? I want our altered book project done by the end of September, because the holiday months are coming up. And, you know, people get busy during the holidays. I don't want big, busy projects. But Jacqueline suggested we do bird journals. So I have some ideas of what we can do for those that will not be, spend a lot of time on. So we're going to talk about that tonight. Bird journals, BER, meaning October, November, December. So it's the cost to join the membership for where we're doing those. And I want to do some more in the first room, but this is the second room, and it's $1. It's $1.99 a month. I think by the time my processing, because I joined my own group, I get charged $2.12 a month, I think, to join, because they add my banking fees, my processing fee. I pay with my bank card. So if you're interested in, and you pay monthly, you can join for a month. And if here, let's just do a giveaway. Let me do a giveaway. Hopefully it'll go to one of you in this group. YouTube, be good tonight. You can join for a month, or you can join for 2 months and leave. And if you hear of a project you'd like to do, I'll try to announce what projects are coming up. So, but we're going to do the bird journals October, November, and December. And they're going to be easy ones. They aren't going to be big, long, complicated things. So let me do a giveaway here. I'm hoping it'll go to somebody in this group who will actually, something went wrong. Try again. There it is. I need to go to my channel, to my live stream.
Guardia showed me exactly which.
Turn the ad off. And let's see. We're going to do a giveaway. Owls were your school mascot, Dar? They're called bird journals, B-E-R. I don't want to say too much about it until I talk to him tonight and because I have in my head what I want to do, but just like Jacqueline came up with the idea of bird journals, like October, November, December, but it's not going to be a journal where you're going to have to spend hours and hours on. Like the project we're doing now, I started it in January, and it was like almost a year-long project. I don't want to tie up the holiday months with a lot of busy work, because I know how the holidays go. And after I talk to him tonight, I might make a public announcement on my post tab. So if any one of you are interested in join for a couple months to do these with us or not. You know, it doesn't bother me. I actually like a smaller group. I mean, that's not saying I don't want you to join, but when I have a small group, I can handle it. If I want to send out happy mail to them, 600 happy mails going out would be totally overwhelm me. So, but I think I only have like 39 or 40, maybe even less than that, because people come and go in my membership area. And that's perfectly okay with me. I don't mind a smaller, but I'm very, very thankful for the people who join. And if you're in the first room, and if you want to join in the second room, I think all you have to do is upgrade it. And I don't know, you could probably have to leave and come back if after the project you wanted to go to the first room. I'm not quite sure how that works. But we'll see what I post publicly. I want to do a giveaway. And what was I doing here? I was sending a membership gifting. I'm going to buy 5 memberships. It'll cost about $9.95, probably a little after $10. And we'll see who YouTube picks. One tap buy. So it just goes out and process it. You guys don't see. Now this is only for 1 month. I sent 5 of them. Let's see who got them. Let's see. Jackie M. Falling Star Tonight. Tammy Valen. Niagara Nancy. That was 4 of them. Arlene received one. Arlene, yay. You're very welcome, Arlene. And we'll talk more about what we talked about previously, but you get a free one. So congrats, at least they got Arlene. I don't know these other people, but maybe they'll join. Maybe they'll see this and join in. I don't know these other, I just wish I had buy a lotto ticket, Arlene. Finally, Arlene, yay, Tina says. Maybe they'll join in. I don't know. YouTube picks these for me. I wish that I could just, I wish if YouTube insists on picking them, that they would at least go to the people that are in my live stream when I gift them and pick people who are interested in, might have a little interested in coming for a free one. But they go out and they say, oh, we think this person has visited your channel 2 years ago. We'll offer it to them and see if they'll come back. Well, I don't, I don't know these people. And, they probably stopped by for a little bit and, they're off in their world, and which is fine with me. But I would rather have people who come to my channel and come to my chats have a chance to win a free membership. That bugs me. I'm venting. Sometimes I gotta vent. And here's another vent that I have. I don't know if I can show it here. Yeah, I can. Look, this photos thing, last chance, 425 photos deleted 6 years ago will be permanently erased. Do you want to restore them? No, I don't. They don't even look like my photos. And I try to block this. Let's see if I can get out of this side here. Let's get out of my stream. I don't know if I can get completely out of it. Oh, and then I got out of the photos thing. I tried to block that, and it says it blocked it. It responds back, it's been blocked, but it keeps coming back. And I'm going to copy that and send it off to YouTube and say, this ad persists even though I blocked it. I hate that photo thing, because those aren't even my photos. I don't even know what the blank they're talking about. And once I block the ad, it should stay blocked. I think it might be, it's either spam or they've somehow circumvented the block, and it bothers me. She comes in sometimes and lurks. Okay, well, the next time she comes in, Arlene, would you shout her out to me? Because I would like to be able to welcome, maybe she'll come into the group if she's interested. That's Tammy Malin. There's Tammy Valen. Is it Tammy Valen? And I don't know Niagara Nancy. I don't know. Jackie M sounds familiar to me. I knew a Jackie up in Wisconsin. Falling Star Tonight kind of sounds familiar, so they might have visited a couple times. But I would prefer, if YouTube is going to insist on choosing people, that they would at least choose it out of people that come to, like Arlene, people who come to my live streams, people in the live stream who showed some interest in my channel. But they don't listen to me. They don't listen to me. They just want my $10. I'm pretty happy with YouTube, though. I have to vent sometimes. Get it out. We all do. Let's see. Roseanne, hi Roseanne. Good morning, lady. Yeah, I would love to block the stuck poop ad. I will have to look into that. Yeah, that I get that one too. And sometimes you get it from more than one person. And you're going, no, I don't have that problem lately. I'm tired of hearing how to get rid of it. Yeah. At least you can kind of laugh about it. That photo ad really annoys me. And I am annoyed enough that I think I'm going to take a, yeah, ghosty. When Roseanne comes in to Jacqueline's sales, sometimes she can't make it to all the sales, so she emails Jacqueline and says what she wants, and Jacqueline calls her ghosty. Jacqueline calls her ghosty. She's a ghosty purchaser. Dale says, welcome to the Fibdiggity Creators. Aww. Even if I had a problem, I still wouldn't want that gross ad. In other words, if you couldn't poop, you still wouldn't want to see that ad. Yeah, I see that one a lot too, Arlene. You make me laugh. You're making me giggle. Let's put one off of the... And Becky is out there doing Dress-A-Girl dresses today. Let's see, let's make one come under here. I get carried away with those branches. What time is it? I gotta watch my time. It's 8:39. I'll be leaving at 9. Lori Paint Girly will be coming on at 9. I really do like these pins. These will be nice when I work on my tatting journal. And in October, we'll be starting up our tatting classes again. And if you guys are interested in needle tatting, Katia teaches that. Go sign up over on the online tatting group. I think Katia is starting in September, though. I asked her once, and I forgot exactly what she said. And she teaches it on her own channel now, which is the Tatting Muse. And then Tammy, her name is Tammy, teaches the beginning shuttle. And Tammy will also help you privately if she knows you really want to learn it. And if you're having a problem, like I'm having a problem with my hand, and she's given me like 4 or 5 private lessons now. We're trying to work out a way that my left hand doesn't cooperate. I can do the first part of this half stitch, but I can't do it with the shuttle tatting. But I can't accomplish that second half without getting it all knotted up. And so she's trying to find a way to help me. And you would think the second half would be easy, but somehow I mess it up. And she's trying to help me find a way, because when I first tried shuttle tatting, I thought there was only one way to do it. And she's helped me understand that if I have to change the method because of the way my hand is acting, that's okay. You don't have to do it my way. Do it the way that works for you. And August has been a very, very busy month for me. I haven't had much time, and it's busy for her too. She's got things going on in her life, and we all do. And so I haven't had much time to shuttle tat. But what I'm saying is, if you want to learn, come to the online tatting class. Now, I think she teaches the intermediate and advanced classes in the fall and spring. And then last summer, she taught a beginner shuttle class. And I attended that. It's a private class, the beginner one. She has more control over, questions and stuff like that. And it was a really good beginner one. I learned a lot from it. And I'm hoping she'll let me join again. I'm still a beginner. I still haven't. And it so frustrates me when I see other people just latching on to it. And I'm happy for them, but I'm going, why can't I do it? But she's very patiently. And I keep saying, it's a sign of a good teacher if they believe in you until you can believe in yourself. And I think that so much of needle tatting is easy for me. I don't think I have to use this left hand just doesn't have to do the same type of motions that I can't do with the shuttle tatting. The needle tatting is easy for me, but I would love to get a hold of that shuttle tatting. And I'm going to do it if it takes me 20 years, if I'm around 20 years. Let's see, I got to shut up while I'm printing, or I'll say happy tatting here. I think that was my last one. No, I got 2 more here. Well, I'm loving this signal pin. Angie says she's back. Thank you, Arlene, for putting the links in. The tatting muse is Katia. She teaches the needle tatting and the online tatting class. You'll want to sign up for Katia's classes, I think, with the form. You'll have to sign up. If you haven't signed up already, I think you only have to sign up once. If you haven't signed up, you need to go to that link that Arlene dropped, and there's a registration form. And if you sign up, you'll be able to join the Facebook group where there's a lot of sharing of what's going on, and they help you if you have a question. There's a lot of sharing in the online tatting class. There hasn't been as much this summer because we're kind of on a break. But I want to work on my journals. I don't know how much I'll actually get accomplished because I'm doing so many other things, but I want to get my studio cleared out by. I'm a lot more comfortable in here the way it is now, but I still have work to do. I have a lot of sorting to do. And my brother is tired of things being in the dining room. I heard him mumbling the other day. So I don't really like it all out there either. It needs to find another home. There we go. One more. These can be sent out today. Well, and I'll see how far I get in the next 20 minutes with the others. But, and I need to put the owl on here and address them. But, yeah, I'll send those out to the people who put numbers in. These might go out tomorrow or the next day. We'll get them sent off. It was fun doing them. This actually was, I got, I think 2 more sheets. I was going to do snow globes, and I might still do some snow globes for Christmas postcards. I had 2 big watercolor sheets of just the circles, and they're white. And I painted these yellow and then a darker yellow. And I worked with this area here, and then it's got an extreme glitter on here. which the glitter won't wipe off. It's a very stable, shiny glitter. It won't wipe off. So I think I will start working on some Christmas postcards. And I need to work on Christmas, start getting some Christmas cards out. So you might see me doing some of that in one of my streams. And wait until November and start making Christmas cards. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. You need to start your Christmas cards in July. Let's put one up here. The squiggly one. Oh, we had a bat in the house last night. I was sitting there reading my book and I felt this movement. And I go, is that a big fly or a bat? And I think it was a young bat because it wasn't that large. And they scare me to death. My brother had already gone to bed and I went in there and woke him up and said, there's a bat in the house. And he has a method where he climbs up, and it landed in the back porch, which was good because we closed the door so it can't get back in the house. And he has a method. I watched through the window between the kitchen and the back porch to make sure he didn't fall, because those bats, they land themselves high up on the ceiling. Well, this bat was about a foot down from the ceiling, but still he had to climb on the step ladder. And he gets a net and some sort of a cardboard and captures it and puts the cardboard over the net. And then he takes it outside and lets it go because you're not supposed to kill those bats. And he came in after he was done, and he said that bat got caught in the net. He said, I can't, he couldn't get it out. He said, I just set it out there. I'm going to have to find out if that bat worked its way out. He probably went out there and helped it. But I said, you be careful. I don't want you getting bitten by a bat. He probably didn't hear me. He's got a doctor appointment coming up. I think on Wednesday, next Wednesday. All right, so that's all of these. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and put those owls on these so I can get those sent out. I'm going to leave this one out face down because I do like that pen. And let's go ahead and put owls on these so I can get these, the ones who entered numbers, sent out for sure today. I think there's 8 of them, might be 9. And I'm going to use my fine art glitter glue. Just put a sheet down. And I quit using the pen in here, the little thing. And I've ordered a new one, and I thought it was just the refill, but it's the bottle. And there's a new pen in there. No, I think that goes on there. I don't think they sent me an extra one, but I might just continue to use from here. I'm happy with that. And so we're going to put owls. Whoops, I got some owl heads in here that I'm going to use separately. Just to use up space, I did owl heads. I could make them into a little design. Make an owl head flower. Could do that. An owl head design in my journal. We'll see what happens with my owl heads. Won't do it right now. I'm going to put them back in the package so I don't lose them. I think I'll probably have to stamp some more owls. Oh, there's another head. Alrighty. And we'll just start putting owls on these. I think I have more than 9 here. I might be able to get a couple more out. And I don't know why my glue is so wet. It's very juicy. I don't know if it's going to have the same stickum. I don't think I put water in this. I don't remember doing that. I think I'm not sure why it's so juicy. It is sticky though. Let's grab another. Let's see how these stick. I might have to leave that cap off of this for a little and let the air get to it. I'll open the other one. We'll see. Oh, he's going to be quite big on here. I don't know. We'll put him down there. I can kind of write my address in there, I guess. I'll put hoot there. Let's see how that sticks with this glue. It should dry pretty fast. Packing paper here. Think, get away from me over there. I think that's gonna stick. I think they're gonna stick. I don't think I put water in here. I can't remember. It is sticky. It's pretty juicy. I must have put water in it at one time. I might have tried to put some of that other glue in there and water it down. I might be able to get some out of what Renee Suzanne sent me. And I'm gonna put it as close to the bottom as I can. I can get my address if I write with my Sharpie. I might just write hello there. I got to keep an eye on my time. It's 8:55. I'm going to leave at 9. Paint Girlie's coming on. And I'll be here working on these owls because I want to get at least 8 of them sent out, the people that put in their numbers. And we'll finish up the others. Won't be today because I've got a live stream for the Fib Diggity creators. Tonight, 7:30 Central, if you're a Fib Diggity creator, come on in. Arlene, you're a Fib Diggity creator. You can pop in if you have time tonight. You might be modding for somebody else. I completely understand. Come in and say hello. We're working on a large project tonight. I'm trying to get that project all finished by the end of September. But if you come in, I'll send you a thank you for coming. I send out thank yous because I do appreciate the gals who come to my live streams. I do appreciate you. I'm keeping an eye on my time. I got 3 minutes here. The glue is getting a little thicker now. I must have put some water in here. And I'll make sure these owls are glued down good before I put them in the mail. The Fine Art Glitter Glue does a good job, but we'll just make sure. Thank you, Tina. Hi, Dee Dee. I didn't see you pop back in. Roseanne says, I have to go. Have a great day, everyone. I have to attend to my 2-year-old granddaughter. Aw. Aw. How sweet. You enjoy that granddaughter. They're at that age when they're fun to be around. They get 16 or 17, 15, 13 years old. They turn teenagers. They're not as cute. Well, they're cute, but they're cute in a different way. They're not as fun anymore to play with. They're off doing other things. Some of them are good, though. I see some when we go to those volleyball games. When we go to those volleyball games, after the games, I see some of them running up to their grandma and grandpas and hugging them. And I just wish my grandniece was just a little bit more sociable to her grandpa than she is. I'm a little bit critical of that because he would love it. He loves her so much, and she's so standoffish. And my brother's a good guy. He's good to her. And sometimes I'm going, she doesn't deserve it, brother. But, you know, he's grandpa. All right, this is the last one. I think I have 8 of them here. If I don't, I will. She will go fishing with him if she's working now on Saturdays. And that kind of takes up some of her time. And then she plays volleyball on Sundays. She joined a league out of Lincoln, a junior league. And they drive to Lincoln every Sunday to take her to a volleyball game. I'm going to have to put the rest back. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think that's the number that I had in there for the giveaway. Those will go out today. These, I'm going to have to stamp some more owls for the rest of these. I think it is 9 o'clock on the dot. You all have a great day. Thank you, Tina, and all of you who came in to share your Thursday morning with me. Don't forget, if you're a Fib Diggity creator, we meet at 7:30 Central tonight. All right, everybody, go visit Paint Girly. That's her name, Paint Girly. Bye. Bye, Mina. Bye, Becky. See you all later. Bye.